Hello. It is quite sad that this is happening only after the disaster has taken place. If not, I wish these guys had the opportunity to hear this kind of advice, because some of them would have had it before. I don't know what prompted them. And in the video I watched, instinct was talking to some people that there is danger. The owner of the movie, the producer, Adanma Luke, was wearing a life jacket. The next important person in that move, the cameraman, was wearing a life jacket. Then the rest of the crew. How much does it take to rent a life jacket? You know, we're all speaking up because we are pained. This is an avoidable death. Now, all the traditionalists are claiming water this, water that, simply because opportunities were provided for them to say something. The river water, it was on a market day, this and that. The producer was wearing a life jacket. The cameraman and you crew members, something did not, tell you. Okay, even if nothing told you this could be dangerous, but having seen them wearing it and you are not putting on such, could have alerted these guys that something might go wrong. A water that you don't have so much divers, people or rescuers around. Can you imagine the length of time they spent inside the water? Who will survive that? He said after 2 hours, they were still looking for them until today. Some are yet to be found, about 3 of them, because we had 5 died. The other guy, if not for that, they said he held the rope tied to the boat. And the other lady was, I think the lady can swim, was helping him. It would have been maybe 6 dead or 7 dead. Look at the penny of costs. All of us. Now, how much does it cost to rent that particular life jacket? How much? And I think apart from they who are applying that water, they the people who ride those boats, I think no one should be allowed again to enter that water without life jackets. Because even the real owners of the water, we've had what happened to them in the past. Yes, it's been in the news. We heard of Annam people, or people living around that water, returning with their farm produce through the waters, and the boat capsized and they died. These are the owners of the water, people who live around the water. And some are saying, okay, on each occasion you hear something like, we did not sacrifice to the water goddess, this and that. So how much does it cost to rent the life jacket? Can you imagine? This guy left 3 children. Can you imagine the mood of the wife right now? They would have insisted, because just like I saw in that video, there were questions whether to go in or not. They would have insisted. We must be on the life jacket. Even people like me that cannot swim, I don't even trust the life jacket. I may not come near the water. And now, you are going inside something, you know how deep this water could be? And you are not putting on any. Oh my God. This is the worst mistake. I don't believe in this. God has designed, like one is saying that it has been designed to happen, or one divine is what are they called, self? I don't believe that. There are avoidable deaths. Just like you hear that speed kills. Yes, speed can kill. The reason why people are giving instructions, the reason why we have manuals, the reason why we have guides, written or not written, is for people to be able to save themselves from several troubles. Don't start what you cannot finish. They started what they cannot finish. Do you know why? They went into the water unprotected. And you know the case of when someone drops into the water, because they were not prepared. So it's not any water that choose to steal them at that moment, though it's possible that the accident would not have happened. But imagine all of them were putting on life jackets. I don't think anybody will be lost, because they will be floating on the water and rescuers will come. Perhaps their boat could be lost because we had it submerged. It capsized somehow, or maybe it was recovered, I don't even know. But they will all be floating on the water. Then rescuers would have come and taken them away. I feel so sad. And I pray such mistake will not happen again, because this is an avoidable death. And the other person to blame, the person who was riding the boat. We saw the video. This guy already, I don't know whether the video was when they were going or coming back. There's a clear indication that the rider has been speeding. The pilot of that boat, or the captain of that boat, yes, the captain. He has been speeding all the while. And some said he had an earplug, listening to music. Perhaps that is the reason he lost concentration. He couldn't see the other paddled boat coming. He was just speeding and speeding, forgetting that he's carrying lives, unprotected lives. Again, before I round up, the major mistake there is they not putting on life jacket or floating jacket, whatever it's called. R.I.P. Pope, Junior Pope, R.I.P. Odomodo. And the other people who are lost, because he's an actor, the other ones are crew members that you hardly see in the real movie, because they are not shown. Unless you see the making of the movie, you could. R.I.P. to them as well. I will leave it at here.